Hey guys, Brett here, connecting from UbiCentral, and today I'm going to be showing off some possible references to Assassin's Creed Empire and some recent Assassin's Creed games. Now, before we get started, I would like to thank user RA503 on the Ubisoft forums for discovering the Unity section of this video. But without further ado, let's get started. Assassin's Creed Empire is a supposed game of the franchise that is set in Egypt. Kotaku themselves have reported on this rumor and stated that this is a real thing. And Kotaku has been known for leaking the last couple of Assassin's Creed games, leading a lot of people to believe that this is true. So first off, let's start with Assassin's Creed 4. When reading through the Abstergo Industries CCO's emails, more specifically the one titled Potential Time Periods, you'll find some pretty interesting things. For starters, you'll notice that there's some familiar locations and time periods. 15th century Italian Renaissance is Assassin's Creed 2, 16th century Ottoman Empire is Assassin's Creed Revelations, 18th century American colonies is Assassin's Creed 3, there's also the 12th century Holy Land / Crusades, which is Assassin's Creed 1, 18th century French Revolution, obviously referring to Assassin's Creed Unity, and last but not least 20th century Summer of Love, and that's actually referencing The Simpsons, so that's a pretty cool Easter egg. But anyways, that leaves us with a couple of locations and time periods, one of those being Egypt and Northern Africa. So going to another email, there's some concept art of some of these locations, and the last one is a man looking at the pyramids. Now, this is going to blow your mind. Back in 2013, Ubisoft was working on a project called Osiris, which eventually was scrapped. But here's the interesting part. The main character in Project Osiris is the same exact character that we're seeing in this email. And that rumor from the supposed Ubisoft dev on 4chan stated that the main character in Empire is a slave or ex-slave, and again, that the game is set in Egypt. And this screenshot definitely fits that description. Still not convinced? Well, the game director on Assassin's Creed 4 has even stated himself, and I quote, "I would love to explore Egypt as a setting for this game. Ancient Egypt could be a really cool place. We have a really cool explanation for how we can do this, and it's with this Animus device that allows us to go to any time in history. It was never a set rule that we always get closer to the present day. We were a bit surprised by people who said, 'How do you go back in time? How's that possible?' It's that Animus device we have. But again, I'm not saying Egypt is where the next one is going, it's just where I would like to go." Keep in mind, he stated this in October of 2013, and just a couple months later, he started working on an unannounced project in January of 2014. So it's possible that Project Osiris, which was cancelled in 2013, was eventually scrapped into what is now Assassin's Creed Empire. But again, you might be thinking to yourself, that's a long shot. Well, let's fast forward in time to Assassin's Creed Unity, which was released in 2014 and developed by Ubisoft Montreal. Going through some of the documents in the game, user RA503 found some pretty interesting concept art, which looks to be like Egypt. You can kind of see the desert atmosphere, there's camels, and maybe even horses, and last but not least, there's some warriors whose helmets and weaponry look like they would fit that time and location. In addition to this concept art, there's countless nods to Egypt in the game story. So my theory is that the game director on Assassin's Creed 4 started up Empire using Project Osiris in 2014 with a group of employees, while the rest of Ubisoft Montreal developers kept working on AC Unity. Then after Unity was released, Ubisoft Quebec took the helm and mainly developed Assassin's Creed Syndicate in 2015, while Ubisoft Montreal focused on Empire. But due to the backlash of Unity, it would kind of make sense for Ubisoft Montreal to take this year off and have a 3-year cycle, which would be amazing. But with all of that said, I just want to say Assassin's Creed Empire hasn't officially been confirmed by Ubisoft, so take this video with what you will. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and as always, to stay up to date on everything Ubisoft, make sure to subscribe right here on UbiCentral.
Please like this video and subscribe for more from UbiCentral.